friends. Today I'm going to work on the centerpiece that we're doing for Centerpiece Challenge with Arlynn and Kim. And so I will put their names and information down in the bottom. I'm going to try to do my camera a little bit different this time. I'm going to try to do it on the back side so that it just might work better. We'll see. I'll try. And so I'm going to get everything set up and we're going to work on that centerpiece. Okay, so here we go. I've got a bunch of these fun flowers that I showed you when I did the haul from JoAnn's and Michael's. And the really pretty ones, these really super pretty ones from Marshals. What I'm going to make is almost like a swag, and I'm going to put it over top of my, if I could think of words this morning, it would help, over top of my lantern. Okay, so they're so pretty. Love them. Okay, so the way I'm gonna hook them, I have these little zip ties. So I need to cut off some of these leaves that I got from Michael's, and I'm going to use those almost like as the base. So let me cut off a couple of these. Okay, there's one. Okay, so what I was thinking about doing was putting these two together to start off with my swag, if you will. And I'll put these two things together. I'm going to put them over a lantern. Okay. Ay. Okay, so here we go. We'll take another one, see over here, and put it at this end. And so then from here, what I want to do is one of these to be way out at the end. Yeah, I do. Ah, so pretty. I've been working at putting this swag together. And I worked and worked and worked, and I thought I was doing it all on camera, and for some reason I decided to use the back of my camera instead of the front camera because I thought, well, I think it's a better camera. So I had most of it pushed where you couldn't see it. But on the back you can see I started with these leaf things, and I had those go, and I hooked them together. And then every time I put one of these picks on, you know, I put this pick on, and then I used a zip tie and zip tied them to the main thing. Then I put the next one on and I zip tied it. I put the next one on and I zip tied it. That's all I've done. And I was just holding the flowers up to see which ones I liked where. This one was the shorter side. This one is the longer side. I'm going to have on top of a lantern, so I'm going to, you know, this is where the bow goes up off the very tip top of the lantern. This one will hang down lower, and this one will be just off of the top. Too irritating to watch something being made and it's not the camera. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do the bow now to go right up here in the top. So we'll set this over here up to the side. And I'm going to use this ribbon. I got this ribbon from Michael's, and I cut them 24 inches, and I did 3 of them. And then I had this ribbon that's a very, very faint pink. I'm not so sure what it's going to look like on it, but I'm going to use some silver pieces in the other stuff, and then I have this to go with it as well. So I'm going to cut this one. This one needs to be the 24 inches and at least 3 of them. I'm not so sure that just 3 of them are going to be okay, but we'll see. So you can do 4 of each and do a 12 loop bow. I put my little rotary cutter away, so I'm just going to use these Tim Holt scissors. These are the big ones. I think these are, I want to say 9-inch, but they cut everything. They're amazing. And then I got these little bitty, teeny tiny Tim Holt scissors, the titaniums, and these are the 5-inch. And I have the 7-inch also, but I don't have them down here. They're up in my craft room. And okay, now we also need to dovetail all of these. This one's so lightweight, I probably could do all of these at the end together. Okay, so if I can, they're slickery too. Okay, so then you fold them together. Some people go from the outside in, some people go from the inside out, which I'm one of the inside out girls. I just feel like I have more control over where I do it, but a lot of people do it the opposite way, and it's very comfortable to them. It just feels backwards to me, and I don't know why. Guess we're all different strokes for different folks, right? Okay, so there's those, and I will fast forward through this real quick for you. Okay, so I'm going to start with the polka dot, go with this one and this one, okay? So I'm going to fold this in half, not really fold it in half, and then leave a 5-inch loop. Yeah, 5-inch loop. I'm going to gather it at 5 inches, which ended up leaving me 6 inches. So there's my 5-inch, and then this ribbon, as you can see, it's one-sided, so you always have to turn the other side facing forward. Bow, and I put it off to the side. I used the green pipe cleaner and then I draped this over here. I put the long part a little bit more to the back. You can see that it whoops, I was going to add this to it, but you can see I've got a wire sticking out, so I'll show you that in a minute. But I want it to look good from the back and from the front. So then what I did was, one of these pink flowers was down here, and it was just too much, so I cut the flower itself off, and I've started hot gluing some of these beads, and some of these, I didn't hot glue this one yet, so I'll show you. These little flowers, they're, see if I can get it up in there. No, that doesn't look good. Maybe. And I'll take these little things off. These have the little bitty, just very gentle little flowers, and it seems like that it needs a little something like that. I'm getting a little bit too gaudy though. Yeah, that's too much. So let's put it over here. Yeah, that is better. So I'm going to take my hot glue, and I'm going to put some glue up in there. Hot glue that in there and hold it for a minute. Some of these that have the green with the pinker ones coming out the back, which I actually kind of like that. I added some here and hot glued those. I put these pine cones, since I have these here, I put these draping down. And I just wanted this to just feel like it's just coming around, and this is back over here. This is poking out a little too much over here, so I'm going to push it in. It feels like it's poking out a little too much. Goes for the pine cones, and there goes for the berries. They can all just stay there. Then I can fidget with the bow more. It's so pretty. I like it. You see these pine cone things like this? Where's the camera? I actually just have been able to just pull them apart like that. And you can manipulate these too. They're very, you can manipulate those pine cones totally. Let's see if this coming out of that side, that looks better. Okay, and see, these pull off just the same. They just pull off, which makes it pretty nice. These pink ones that have the green stem. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Oh, that looks really super good. I like that. Okay, so it looks super good from the back. This is almost a bit much too. This piece right here, these beads, and I'm cut those beads off. They're sticking out too far. And too heavy. Okay, so let me get this all cleared off, and I'll put this in the tray, and we'll get this ready to do the centerpiece. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the lantern. Okay friends, so here we are. We have the centerpiece done. I've showed you the whole thing, and I did realize that that camera turned around like that made you not see a good little portion of it. I'm really sorry, I didn't have it set in the right spot, so I'll fast forward that so that you don't have to suffer through that. But anyhow, you just have a wonderful day, and thanks so much for joining me today. If you want to, go ahead and subscribe, and then click the little bell, and you'll get all the notifications for other videos. And I've got some really fun stuff coming up too. I'm going to join another challenge too, where I make place cards for Thanksgiving tables. So I'll post that too as soon as I get that finished. But you have a super nice day, and we'll see all you good people later. Bye-bye.